There are no mistakes, only happy accidents. For those who are not aware of who said this, it was Bob Ross. It is one of his most memorable quotes in pop and art culture. This quote personally means a lot to me because of the meaning. In the making of art, there exist no mistakes, for the reason that art has no set rules. You can just make what you want from it. My artifact here, let me show you, my canvas. This is blank, and a couple paintbrushes. I have been painting for around 2 years now. It's one of the many ways that I express myself, how I feel, and I also use it when I'm feeling stressed. It helps me feel better. Perhaps not everyone in this audience, paints or actively paints, but I know most of you have admired the famous work of arts, famous artists like Salvador Dali, Picasso, Leonardo da Vinci, etc. Works of art that to this day are still very relevant in our culture. I chose these artifacts to show you guys because I've been painting for a while. I'm the person I am today because I chose to pick up a couple of paintbrushes. It has helped me understand that everything in this life, including art, has meaning behind it. Through my artifact, I will be explaining how this object is used and how this object represents important values to myself, why I identify with the culture as well. Canvas and the paintbrushes themselves, they are used to create any sort of painting, any sort of art that the artist wants. You can use acrylic, oil, watercolor, charcoal, all that kind of stuff, you name it. These mediums can be used in multiple ways, in any style. I personally have a certain style when I paint. It's called painterly art. It's a more forgiving kind of style to accidents, It's very laid back as well. And what I personally like about painting today is that you can make what you want. You can create whatever you want. Before, it used to seem as if it was like an exclusive club. Only certain people could do it. And it was considered a very high thing. But now, anyone can create anything. And I find that very special because there's meaning in everything. Painting for me is personally very important because it's liberated me from being this person that's stuck in my mind. I used to be very stuck in my mind, not know how to express myself. But this has freed me. It's also showed me a very hard lesson though. Learning how to paint is not particularly easy. I've become frustrated so many times, but you learn how to keep on keeping on and not to give up. Now that we've discussed the importance of painting, I would like to discuss why I identify with this culture. Painting has become a huge part of my life. My uncle himself was an artist, and he's already passed on, unfortunately, but the reason that art is so important to me is because I keep his memory alive, and I do something that he really loved doing while he was alive. I have also made a lot of connections, with my years of painting and being immersed in this culture. It's all in all taught me how to express myself, to not give up, and it's taught me the importance of creativity and freedom and finding the meaning in a lot of things. Just like Bob Ross says, talent is a pursued interest. Anything that you're willing to practice, you can do. So don't be shy. Pick up some canvas, paintbrushes, paint, and just paint whatever comes to mind. Paint whatever your heart wishes. Thank you for listening.